everybody, this is TJR. Elton John has announced the release of Jewel Box, an extensive career retrospective box set that I feel is unique when compared to other retrospective sets of this type. I'm going to get into the contents and the different configurations that this package will be released in, but first, if you like what I'm doing and want to see more content like this, please click like, click subscribe, smash the bell notification icon so you can know when I release new videos. If you want to show that extra level of support, please consider going to the Patreon page and becoming a Patreon supporter. Patreon supporters receive early access to selected videos, behind-the-scenes content available nowhere else, and additional blog posts available nowhere else. Okay, let's get to it. Now, I'm going to give my thoughts on this set in a moment, but first, I'm going to read from the official press release that came out on this set. And I'll be reading from the You Discover Music website. But this press release is, of course, available on other news outlets. Elton John has announced an expansive new collection of deep cuts, rarities, and B-sides. Elton Jewel Box, to be released on November 13th via UME EMI. The set comprises no fewer than 148 songs, reaching all the way back to his pre-fame days in 1965, concluding in 2019. It will be available on 8 CD, 4 LP, 3 LP, 2 LP, digital download, and streaming formats. The 8 CD box set comes in a hardcover book with the discs housed in the back, all wrapped in an outer slipcase. Each section features extensive notes, including a track-by-track commentary by Elton himself for the 16-track Deep Cuts disc. There are 3 different LP collections also available to pre-order now. These are a 4 LP gatefold black vinyl set of Deep Cuts curated by Elton, a 3 LP gatefold black vinyl set of rarities and B-side highlights, and the 2 LP gatefold black vinyl set And This Is Me. All of the audio on the releases was mastered at Abbey Road Studios by Grammy-winning master engineer Sam McGee. To set the scene for the countless rare and lesser-heard Elton gems being presented, today sees the first ever release of Sing Me No Sad Songs. The song was written and recorded as a band demo in 1969 and stands as an early example of the artist's developing working relationship with lyricist Bernie Taupin. It's also remarkable for its name checks of 2 future Elton classics in its lyrics, 1984's Sad Songs Say So Much, and Elton's first UK #1 single, 1976's Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Now, you can already stream this track on YouTube and other streaming services. I gave it a listen, and I found this to be a really nice, enjoyable song. Not a classic, mind you, but definitely enjoyable. And personally, I found it to be more enjoyable and better recorded than pretty much any track off of Empty Sky. Empty Sky is Elton John's debut, and I did a track-by-track review of that album. I'll leave a link in case you're interested in checking it out. I have to admit that when I read the press release and read all the different configurations that this set is being released in, I was more than a little bit confused. So I went to Elton's website, where I could get a better understanding of what each set contains. And so I'm going to go over that with you right now. First, there's going to be the 8 CD set. Now, let's talk about the discs. Discs 1 and 2 are referred to as the Deep Cuts disc. They feature a selection of personal favorites curated by Elton. The box set book includes a track-by-track written commentary by Elton John and Alexis Pedrides. Hopefully I've said that right. If I haven't, you'll have to just get over it. Now, I want to stress you can check out the track listings at the artist's website, which is eltonjohn.com. But looking it over, I realize these are all deep album studio cuts. If you're looking for the hits, you won't find them here. These are all great tracks, though, but great tracks that were never hits, and they are personal favorites of Elton. I respect him doing this. In my opinion, it would be too easy and too lazy to just release an extensive Greatest Hits retrospective. Now, discs 3, 4, and 5 are labeled as Rarities, 1965 through 1971. These contain Elton's much sought-after 1960s and early 1970s demos and music that cemented the foundations of the iconic John Toppin writing partnership. Daryl Isilia, hopefully once again I've said that right. If I haven't, you'll just have to get over it, narrates this fascinating story with contributions from those who were there at the time. I'm assuming this narration is in the book, just like the commentary on the deep cuts. Discs 6, 7, and 8 are classified as B-sides, 1976 through 2005. Discs 6, 7, and 8, B-sides, 1976 through 2005. Flip sides never before compiled together, these B-side gems are now given another chance to sparkle, many never previously available digitally. I took a look at the track listing once again on the artist's website, and I have to admit, most of this stuff, even though it was officially released, I have never heard. The final disc, Disc 8, is entitled And This Is Me. To coincide with the release of the updated paperback edition of Me, which is Elton John's biography, the final collection celebrates the songs mentioned by name by Elton in his acclaimed book, closing Jewel Box with the 2020 Academy Award-winning I'm Gonna Love Me Again. Now this disc is also mostly deep tracks, but there are a few hits like Philadelphia Freedom and Border Song. Once again, the entire track listing is available on the artist's website. By the way, I did do a review of the book Me, and I'll try to leave you a link for that as well if you want to check that out. Now that we've talked about the 8 CD box set, it's going to be a lot easier to understand what's on the other configurations. The 9 LP box set replicates the 8 CD set on vinyl, but I find no mention of this set having the hardcover book. The 2 LP set, And This Is Me, replicates disc 8 of the 8 CD set on 2 vinyl records. The 3 LP Rarities and B-Side set features highlights, and I want to stress the word, highlights from disc 3 through 8. Once again, I want to stress, this 3 LP set does not completely replicate the content of those discs. It is highlights. Finally, we have the 4 LP set, Deep Cuts. This replicates discs 1 and 2 from the 8 CD set. Reading from the artist's website, on all of the vinyl sets, there's no indication that there's any other packaging or booklets or anything else included with those vinyl discs. You can also find pre-order pricing on the artist's website too. I did a little looking around between other retailers, and pricing seems to be pretty much consistent across the board. As I look over this set, it's clear to me that this is for the serious Elton fan, not the casual fan. That's why I'm glad to see that this is not just a greatest hits retrospective. If you're a serious fan, you have all that already. I also realize that this set is probably not for everybody, as the majority of it seems to be demos, B-sides, rarities. And how much you want to hear this kind of stuff depends on your affinity for the artist. For myself, Elton's music is extremely important to me. He is the reason I became a musician. So I guess you could say that Elton pretty much screwed up my life. I am definitely excited to hear this set. I'm definitely excited to hear all these rarities, B-sides, alternate takes, what have you. And for that reason, I'm going to be pre-ordering the 8 CD set. But that's me. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited for this? And if you are, what version are you going to pick up? Please leave a comment. By the way, while I have you all here, I want to remind you that this Sunday will be the premiere of Music Worth Buying Classic. Over the next 4 weekends, we're going to be rebroadcasting the first 4 episodes of Music Worth Buying, the album review series that was hosted by myself and music writer Robert Kinsler, where we recommended new album releases of the day. These videos were originally broadcast over 10 years ago. I hope it will be a fun time capsule, and each episode will have new introductory and closing commentary from yours truly. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.